All right, good morning, everyone. It's 8:30. We'll get started with the meeting this morning. I'm Darren Hamilton, Chairman of the Board of Supervisors. First item on the agenda is to acknowledge the minutes from the previous meeting, November 21st, which also includes a resolution that was passed for the final plans for the 2023 chip seal plans.
So moved.
Okay, I have a motion from Grish, a second from Hamilton. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Supervisor Sandquist will not be with us by Zoom or by phone today. She's traveling, and we'll be back here by tomorrow. So we'll move on then to meet with the county engineer.
Good morning, supervisors. Short week last week, so we didn't get a whole lot accomplished. We did get the shoulder slough off of Brookville Road, hopefully stabilized with broken concrete and soil and compacted over by Smith's salvage yard. Other than that, it's basically getting some work done on Old 34 218 east of Lockridge, getting that prepared for a joint project with Henry County next spring. We're working on finalizing the plans or getting the check plans into the DOT early next week for that project. We've got everything ready for the chip seal project's final plans as soon as we get Supervisor Sandquist's signature. And that's really it. Quiet week in the neighborhood.
Good.
What's that look for?
Yeah. Okay, next we'll move on to allow and disallow family farm credits as recommended by assessor.
Good morning.
Steve Winnie, how are you today?
I'm just great.
Good.
So this is just our annual family farm allowance and disallowance, just 3 of them this year that don't comply with receiving it.
Okay.
It's just like the homestead tax credit and those. We take the applications, we recommend allowance and disallowance, and you guys actually allow or disallow, but a lot of these are just change of title or.
Okay, and what is your recommendation of each of the 3?
These are all disallowances.
Okay. All right. So it looks like it'll only be my signature on these. So I will go ahead and sign these by the recommendation of the county assessor. So do I need to take a vote on
Yeah,
this?
I need a motion.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Okay, so a motion from Sandquist, a second, or excuse me, Grish. I'm used to having Dee here saying that before.
She's not here.
No, I see that now. I opened my eyes. So I have a motion from Grish, a second from Hamilton to allow or disallow, excuse me, family farm credits as recommended by the assessor. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you.
So I will sign these, and if you want, you can just wait a second.
I'll just sit down.
Okay. Okay, Steve.
Thank you, Darren.
There you are. Thank you. Okay, then next we'll move on to meet with Mike Schill.
Good morning.
Maytel.
So I'm here today to give you guys an update on the grant broadband project and to introduce the new owners of Natel. As you know, we've informed you guys that I sold Natel. So I wanted to be sure to introduce you to the new ownership and the new general manager, and give you a little bit of a progress report on where we're at in the project.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thanks very much. So first of all, Justin Stinson here is the CEO of Liberty Communications in West Liberty, Iowa, and I'll let him speak in a second. And then with him is John Kinney, who has been with the company for quite a while and has now taken on the role of being the general manager of Natel. Sort of going to be replacing me. I know that's going to be really tough to thing to live up to, but so I'll let them maybe speak for a second, and then we can give you an update on where we're at in the project. So, Justin?
Yeah, just a little quick history on Liberty and who we are. We're a traditional ILAC based over in West Liberty, Iowa, the West Branch, and been in business since 1898. Family owned since 1907, and it remains in the same family today. It's majority owned by the 4 siblings of the original owners. And so we've got a 7-person board of directors as well that is very engaged in the business and looking for growth and the expansion opportunities that Natel affords us. When we were looking at Natel, one of the biggest things that struck us was a really good connection on our culture, and then the growth opportunities in the areas that they serve. So we're excited about the grant opportunities and what that affords us, and the new technology that we're going to be putting in. We do have a dedicated commercial sales rep as well that can work directly with the commercial customers throughout the market and selling commercial high-end services, whether it's cellular backup or managed services or broadband, telephone, hosted voice, anything like that, so that they've got any commercial customer that is on our network will be really well taken care of, and we can customize those solutions and provide high-end bandwidth solutions. We brought, sorry, I thought I heard a question.
Well, I don't believe anybody had asked a question. I think it's one of our viewers have a microphone.
Oh, okay.
Over the weekend. I have a couple.
Sorry, can you mute your microphone, Pat? Thank you. Okay.
No problem. So Mike's built a really nice company that we're really excited about, with a really nice network. We want to bring some of our same standards that we use on the telco side that is very regulated and very high standards that we're required to maintain on our networks over there, implement those on the same side over here. That's what John has done for a number of years on his side. So between understanding the culture that we have as a company with our people, as well as the network design, especially from the fiber side, I think that's where John can really bring in. And then we also have expertise. Another one of our subsidiaries of the Liberty side is Cloudburst 9. So we are 55% owners of that, which means we have a pretty good understanding of the fixed wireless side of the business as well. So since Natel is about 50-50, it allows us to kind of have expertise on both sides of that technology. So.
Okay, and you're still on track to do the fiber to the locations for the wireless, right, and then the wireless out from there.
Yeah.
Currently, the transmission lines to those locations are what?
Predominantly, all the remote ones are wireless backhaul, and those are all going to be. We'll give you an update in a minute, but all those are going to be fiber based. Yes.
Yeah, that's a concern.
Excited about that. And all of the personnel at Natel is going to stay. I'll be working with the company for quite some months, and then I'll be on the board of directors ongoing. So I'll be able to keep track and make sure they live up to the legacy of Natel. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm glad that they were able to keep the brand Natel that we built over the last 27 years or so.
Yeah, so I'm John. I'm the general manager. So, and I'm looking forward to the opportunities down here and the leadership I can bring to the employees. We'll probably be adding some employees and definitely adding some definitely adding some fiber footprint as well as our wireless plans. So I'm pretty excited to get to lead this.
Okay.
Good to meet you guys.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you two as well.
Thank you.
And nice knowing what's going on with the company and that it's changed, but not changed dramatically.
Right, right.
So, Mike,
I like to think of it as NATEL 2.0, you know? New and improved. So we just last week actually got our first equipment in the air over here on the Beach Street Water Tower. So we've been, working out all of the learning curve of bringing that new wireless platform online, which will be able to start doing testing. I think we have to finish up some cabling and to get it operational, do a little bit of testing, and then we'll actually be doing some installs in the field on a test basis. And I think Susie here would be interested in being a guinea pig, so we may see if that will work out. So all of the towers will require like a power cabinet at the bottom. We have all of those lined up, and to start installing those, we've got all the most of the equipment actually purchased and has arrived. We're waiting for one more shipment here in the next day or so. We've got the fiber paths for each tower identified, and we're negotiating various ways we're going to do that. Some are going to be leased fiber. There will be some fiber builds that may need to be done, and we're excited about getting that, because having the towers there, our current philosophy is always to make sure there's enough bandwidth for everybody's needs, and we've been able to do that very successfully with wireless backhauls, because they've gotten to be quite high capacity. But there is nothing that beats fiber for being able to, never
get that information to and from.
and never run out of bandwidth during the peak periods. And the more people get used to doing everything over broadband, the more bandwidth they utilize. And so, family of five can have, 5 movies going at the same time.
Right. Whereas now a family of 5 could barely get a couple of 3 different things going at one time without saying, here, you need to get off so I can do this.
Yeah, we have requests for service out in the country, many times a week that we're excited about being able to fulfill them all with, really truly a modern broadband now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's in Jefferson County. Then of course our project expands across multiple counties and over in Appalachia. So, but you guys came in one of the earlier ones to provide some grant funding, and so the commitment is to really work hard to get Jefferson County covered as quickly as possible.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a nice update. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that you guys came to an agreement and the company is going to work the way it is now, and glad to meet the new owners.
Yep.
So
We'll make sure you have our
appreciate it.
contact information as well. So if you have questions or need additional
Right.
information, you're welcome to reach out
Right,
to
and
us.
you'll work with our county engineer for anything and everything that you do within the right of way.
Yep.
Out on the roadway.
Yep. Yep.
Okay,
Exactly.
great. All right, thank you guys. Next we've got committee reports. The only thing I've got on a committee report is the building. We've received an estimate from Livewire to do some repair and upgrade on the lighting on the outside of the courthouse. That bid is $1,002.66. And I would like to get approval to have Dave go ahead and work with the Livewire and make sure that all of this work gets done. There's a east wall pack that needs to be repaired, storm and swivel mount, photo eye, and the labor to do those, bucket truck to repair the north floodlights, stem and swivel mount, photo eye again for the Cree BBR 30 LED, the labor that goes along with that, the bucket truck charge that would go with that, replace floodlights on the south one flag light, One mounting lighting, LED floodlight, large dark bronze, the labor that goes with that, and a bucket truck charge, stem and swivel mount for the photo eye. And the photo eyes on these are so the lights turn on after it gets dark and then go off when it gets daylight again. So again, that bid is $1,002.66. So could I get a motion to approve this bid and go ahead and have Dave start working with them on it?
Don't have an action item on the agenda.
Oh, okay. So we'll put this off till next week then and have it as an action item on the agenda. All right, that's the only report I have.
I have none.
Okay, so then we'll move on to take public comments. Do we have anybody in the room here with any public comments? No, we have several people on this morning with us via Zoom. And does anyone out there have any comments? Okay, hearing none, we'll close public comments. We'll allow claims and approve reports.
So moved.
Second, I have a motion from Drish, a second from Hamilton to allow claims and approve reports. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. There is one meeting that we're going to have on Wednesday, November 30th at 1 p.m. It's a department head meeting that will be held here in this office and will be broadcast by Zoom. So I would take a motion to adjourn this meeting this morning.
So moved.
Second, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, motion carries. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning by Zoom and being here in the office with us. Appreciate it.